Hi there, my name is Kristian Bezuidenhout. I am here with the Scottish Chamber Orchestra all week in Edinburgh. I'm delighted to be here. And I've been asked to say a few words about the piano that we'll be playing or using on Thursday and Friday nights. Here on Thursday in Edinburgh, on Friday in Glasgow. This is what we now call a fortepiano, to distinguish it from the modern piano. It is a copy of an instrument from about 1822 by Conrad Graf. It has 6.5 octaves, as you can see. It's a little bit smaller than the modern piano. Obviously, this is an instrument that looks very different to the Steinway or the large pianos that we're used to today, but it also sounds very different. And I think these questions of sound design and the psychology of sound design, philosophy of sound design, were very, very important for these builders and players and composers at the time. I'd say that this is really a classic concert grand from Vienna in the 1820s, in fact, the beginning part of the 19th century. And there are a few things that really set it apart from the modern piano that we know and love. One of the most important is that if you take a look at the stringing of an instrument like this, it's strung in what we call a straight stringing pattern, in which every string from bass to treble is strung adjacent to the next string from bass to treble. Now, this allows a few things. One of the most important is superb clarity in chordal playing in the left hand. So you can really play chords like this on the fortepiano with great force, without too much worry about voicing. Another major characteristic of pianos of this time is what we call a non-uniform striking point, which sounds really complicated, but it just means the place where the hammer hits the string is different from every area from the bass to treble. So the bass has this wonderful kind of almost bassoon-like quality, quite raspy, incredibly intense articulation, which morphs to the tenor, which is unbelievably warm and quite lyrical. As you get higher and higher, it becomes more pingy and harp-like, sort of bell-like, extremely so in the upper treble. There are lots of color devices I have at my disposal. I've got a true una corda, which is this sound. And I've also got the magical wonder special effects tool of the moderator, which is this. Although these pianos might not be as loud as the Steinways that we're now used to, I'd argue that for something as deeply orchestral as a Mozart piano concerto, especially one of the mature ones that we're playing, this sense of interplay between winds and strings and piano develops a kind of maxi chamber music environment in which the whole thing seems like a kind of interplay of really experienced chamber musicians, in which the piano recedes into the texture from many places, but then comes into the limelight for others. So I'd encourage you to come and take a listen. Mozart 466 and 482 on Thursday nights here in Edinburgh. Thank you.